Hello, welcome to another video. This is day 5 of MerMay and the prompt was royalty. I'll go through the process first and then talk more about the piece itself. I was very excited when I started this. I really liked this prompt. I am really bad at sketching digitally, so what I did first was sketch in paper. I did a small thumbnail first and then drew it bigger, and by bigger I mean 2 inches. I tend to work very small. After that, I took a picture and transferred it to Procreate on my iPad. I inked it and then painted the background, as you can see right now. Then I placed the base colors to figure out if they looked good together. I am by no means an expert. I am still trying to work on color theory. So really, I'm just seeing if it looks good to me and if it's cohesive. I zoomed in on the sections that I was working on so you all could see the details better as I am talking about them. I think the staff and the eyes were the hardest to shade in. I have trouble with shadows as well and where to place them, and it is something that I am trying the hardest to work on. I also have a thing for eyes and drawing eyeballs. If I have the chance to draw them or incorporate them in a place, in a piece, I will. After that, I worked on the tail, again trying to figure out the shadows and doing the scales how I have been doing them in the other prompts as well. I am fascinated by the ruff, that thing that they would wear on their necks in the Renaissance. I wanted to incorporate that since it is a portrait of royalty. I didn't add too much detail, kind of how they tell you not to draw every single strand of hair. That's what I was doing here. I wanted to go for the overall look and not worry too much about every single detail. The crown was also something I struggled with. I didn't know if to keep it white or change it to another color. I decided that white would be the best to kind of give it the sense of a bone crown. I have a confession to make. I don't draw guys. Well, I do, but clothes. Every time I try to draw men in figure drawing, they came out so bad. But for this mermaid challenge, I really wanted to push myself and do the things that I normally wouldn't do or that I feel like I lack skill in. I'm just trying to improve, you know? Now the frame. Oh, the frame. This took me the longest to make. I think an hour minimum. I had done a frame last year for a Morticia Adams piece, and I gotta say, this frame is such an improvement. I am so happy with how it came out. I am proud of myself. I only painted half of the frame and then mirrored it because I wasn't gonna break my fingers drawing the whole thing. I don't use a pen, I use my finger. I guess you can say I finger paint. Ta-dum. I tried to mirror the first part, the vertical part, and do it on the top, but I couldn't warp it correctly, and so I just ended up doing the half of the top as well and just mirroring it, and then I just added a few white highlights. This has been one of my favorite prompts and pieces from this year. I had so much fun. It did take me about 4.5 hours to make, almost the double from any other digital piece that I've done. Making this was really, really refreshing. The other two prompts were very bright and happy, and I just needed something dark. I needed a skull. And honestly, it kind of relaxed me. I also really needed to draw eyes. Also, this background music is a bop. I really, really, really like this. And this is the final piece. You can check it out in my Instagram, link in the description, as well as my other mermaid prompts. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.